Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It just turned 1:31 p.m. just now, according to the computer clock, on Wednesday, October 12, 2015, and this is my review of original Sailor Moon anime episode number 54, or episode number 8 of Sailor Moon R. The Culture Fest is for me, Queen Ray sings with passion. I think the English dub said the school festival, which it might be a culture fest, I don't know, but it is a school festival. But anyway, this episode originally aired in Japan on May 8th, 1993. The pre-title scene, it's kind of humorous that Mako and Minako are working part-time as shrine maidens at the Hikawa Shrine. Yeah, why would they want to work for Ray's grandpa? Yeah, Ray's pervy grandpa is in this episode, and he keeps flirting with girls and trying to get them to work at his shrine. Yeah, work at his shrine. Anyway, it's kind of funny, but, okay, there's this one bit, actually, where we get some useful information. Ray's grandpa specifically says this is a Shinto shrine and not a Buddhist shrine. Yeah, so it's definitely confirmation. Ray is a Shinto priestess. Anyway. I think this is the first time that we see Ray's school, because the big plot of this episode is Ray is organizing some kind of school festival, and she wrote all of the songs for it as well. I believe it's the first time that we actually see the school. It's called TA Girls Academy. I'm not sure if TA stands for anything. I heard that this is supposed to be a Catholic school, but I don't know if that's ever mentioned in the anime. I thought she attends a Catholic school, but maybe not. I think in Sailor Moon Crystal I saw some nuns, but that's crossing, different continuities, so I'm not going to do that. So, anyway, they simply translated Ray's two songs into English, and Christina V sings them. At least I think it's Christina V, Sailor Mars' voice actor, that sings the songs. Because she did sing a version of Moonlight Densetsu on her YouTube channel, 4 years before getting the role of Sailor Mars. She did this back in 2009, and I think she also sang another song as well from Sailor Moon. So she can sing, and I assume that it's her singing in this episode. For those of you that are fans from way back in the Deke dub days, this episode was called Ray's Day in the Spotlight, and she had two songs in it, just like in the Japanese original. The first one was called Call My Name and I'll Be There. It's basically a rip-off of the Friends theme song. That might have been a joke, because there's a moment in the episode where Ray says that she's talking about composing the stuff, and it shows her working really hard. That's kind of a depressing thing in this episode. She talks about how easy that the songwriting process was, but the actual flashbacks to showing her composing all these songs, she was really stressed out, and she was, on the verge of crying. Her eyes were welling up with tears. And I guess the joke in the Deke version is all of that effort and all that she could come up with was a rip-off of the Friends theme. But the second song, which she sings at the end of the episode, in the Deke dub, they had a song called Oh Starry Night, which basically uses the melody of the Japanese song that was in there. So it's kind of weird to hear her singing a translated version of the Japanese song at the end of the episode, and it basically sounds like the same melody as "Oh Starry Night." I kept expecting her to sing "Oh Starry Night." It would have been funny if they would have actually done that, but I don't know if they have the rights to the lyrics. Deke probably still has that, I would guess. Anyway, let's see. So, Ale and Anne are, they're targeting this because I guess they just happen to be, sitting on a branch outside Ray's school, of all places, and overhearing the thing about the school festival, so they're targeting the young audience members that are going to be full of energy. But they also get recruited by some girls to play aliens to dress up as aliens as a warm-up act, and it's kind of funny where they momentarily assume that these schoolgirls are onto them. Okay. After the Guardian attacks, the Guardian is named Siren. Okay. I guess appropriate because this episode has singing in it, but anyway. There's a cool combo of Supreme Thunder and Bubble Spray from Sailor Jupiter and Sailor Mercury. Now, why didn't they use the powered up attacks? Why didn't Minako use her new attack, and why didn't Ami use her new attack? There's really no reason for it except this is Ray's episode. Anyway, so when Sailor Mars is the last one to transform, I don't remember if she tried using Fire Soul first. I think she did, and it didn't work. Moonlight Knight comes by, throws the rose, gives a speech. Ray does a chant with her, what do you call those things? Omamori. The sacred cloth things or whatever that she holds up when she does the Akoryu Taison thing. But here she's making some other kind of chant. I think she might have done that in one previous episode. I don't remember. It seems kind of familiar. Or maybe she did in Crystal. I don't remember now. But she does this chant. I have no idea what she's saying. But she does this chant. And then she does her new powered up attack, Fire Soul Bird. So this is interesting, where she uses her Shinto charm thing to unleash her powered up attack, Fire Soul Bird, where it's like a flaming bird. And yeah, so now she's powered up, and Artemis is Sailor Mars' true power. So I guess Fire Soul wasn't her true power, but I don't know. But anyway, so Ray saves the day. The audience starts applauding before the next scene, before the scene changes, which kind of confused me. I mean, did they wake up and see the Sailor Guardians? I don't know. But later on, at the end of the festival, Ray is singing her song, and there's a cute moment, and then transitions to outside. They're by a bonfire outside the school or whatever, and Usagi and Ray have a moment, and then they start arguing, and anyway. It's kind of funny. Oh, it was funny earlier in the episode when, after Ray said that she wrote all of the songs for the festival, she basically gets called out on using the festival as a way to showcase her talent. And Ray's like, well, of course. I mean, that's why I signed up to be the head of the festival. And apparently she's the queen of the festival and all this other crap. And everyone's looking up to her. And there are these girls that have, like, girl crushes on her, like her assistants or whatever. They're like, Ray's so cool. And there are hearts around them. And yeah, anyway, next episode, Mako's next, so apparently she gets a crush on Ale, or his human persona anyway. So, yeah, so I like this episode. So, 5 left for this story arc. And I just finished disc 1 of the Blu-ray set. So, yeah, on to disc 2. Anyway, it's 1:41 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.